Welcome back to Charlie Talks Global, where today we're diving into the vibrant cultures that make our world so fascinating.
Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're plunging into something, well, pretty fascinating and moving incredibly fast. The world of AI toys.
It really is.
I mean, just a year ago you heard people saying this was maybe just, concept type.
Right. A lot of skepticism.
But now,
Mhm.
the market's just exploded.
Mm.
So our mission today is to explore how AI has really shifted this industry
Yeah.
from that skepticism to what looks like a genuinely booming market.
Mm-hmm.
We'll look at the different paths companies are taking and what it even means to try and create these lifelike silicon companions.
Yeah, what does lifelike actually mean here?
Exactly. And the numbers are wild. They're projecting the global AI toy market could top 100 billion by 2030.
Wow.
And in China, the CAGR, that's the compound annual growth rate, is expected to be over 70%. Just sustained rapid growth.
That's massive year-over-year expansion.
Okay, so let's unpack this.
Well, what's really fascinating, I think, is just how quickly the market proved itself. It moved beyond that hype stage really fast into actual, consumer demand.
Right.
We're seeing real sales numbers that back this up. Take Uran Innovations Bubble Pal. They've sold over 200,000 units already.
200,000, that's significant validation.
Definitely. Or Menu Intelligence Rocket. It was a hit at CES, targeted more towards young women. They're expecting to ship 30,000 to 40,000 units this year.
And where are those going?
Key markets, the US, Europe, Japan, Korea. And then you have BaiPei Tech's Kiduo PaiPei, which shot up to be a Tmall TOP3 product almost immediately.
So these aren't just niche experiments.
Not at all. And it ties into this idea you see in some of the source material that these AI toys are maybe a sort of pre-enactment of the robot era.
Like practicing how to live with AI.
Exactly. Helping us get used to the idea of coexisting with intelligent, non-biological entities.
That really does highlight a shift. So, okay, you've got these different products, some educational, some more like pets. What's the common goal here? What connects them?
The core idea really is using AI to make these things, toys, pets, robots, whatever, feel more like a living being, something you can interact with naturally.
More alive, yeah.
Uran Innovation, for their Cocamate series, actually laid out 4 characteristics they're aiming for to get that life-likeness.
Oh, interesting. What are they?
Okay, so first is autonomy. Using AI models so the toy can, think for itself and keep learning. The vision is for each toy to have its own unique agent.
Like its own AI brain or personality?
Pretty much. Second is sociality. They imagine toys linking up, communicating, maybe even across different brands.
So like my Disney toy could chat with your Ultraman figure.
That's the kind of idea, yeah. Forming new little social circles. Third is value alignment. This is about the AI adapting to the user.
How so?
Building shared memories,
Yeah.
Rocket shaping its personality based on how you interact with it, or Kiduo PaiPei kind of sharing in a child's growth journey.
Okay, autonomy, sociality, value alignment.
Yeah.
And you said 4. What's the last one?
The fourth one is limitation. And this is maybe the most counterintuitive one.
Limitation, you mean like not being perfect. How does that make it more lifelike?
Well, think about it. Humans forget things, right? We're not perfect databases.
True.
So building in a kind of forgetting or imperfection is key to making them feel more real, less like a machine. It's a deliberate design choice.
Ah, I see.
Rocket's a great example. They specifically chose not to give it dialogue. Instead, it interacts through, visual cues, sounds, touch, multimodal interaction.
So it's building emotion through behavior, not just words.
Exactly. It's not trying to be Siri or Alexa. It's about forming an emotional bond, imperfections and all.
That makes a lot of sense. It's less about utility and more about relationship.
Precisely.
And this focus on feeling real, it even extends to the hardware, doesn't it? We see a lot of plush exteriors.
For that sort of biological feel, warmth, touchability, like Roppet's customizable covers or that Fuzao Fuzozo thing, which is basically a plush pendant for your bag.
Okay, so the goal is this lifelikeness using autonomy, sociality, value alignment, and even limitation. But how are companies actually turning this into, different businesses? Are they all doing the same thing?
No, definitely not. That's what's interesting now. Despite that shared goal, they're pursuing quite distinct paths. It's still a non-consensus environment, as some analysts call it.
Meaning they're placing different bets.
Exactly. So on one path, you have what we might just call AI toys. Think Baipei Text Keduo Paipei. That's really focused on child development interactive stories, analyzing interactions to give parents insights.
Okay, the educational angle.
Right. And Yuran Innovation fits here too, but with a big IP focus. They want to be the Pop Mart of the AI era.
Pop Mart, the collectible designer toy company.
Yeah, so they're leveraging big names like Ultraman, Peppa Pig. They're even planning adult-oriented AI designer toys or Ko-wan. Pricing seems to be in that sort of mid-range, $3.99 to $14.99 yuan.
So IP and collectibles meets AI. Then what's the other path?
The other major one right now is AI pets. This is where Mengyu Intelligence Roppet sits. The focus is clearly emotional companionship targeting young women.
Less about learning, more about nurturing.
Yes. And they're positioning it more as a high-end gift, aiming for that maybe $1,000, $2,000 market with those customizable bodies we mentioned.
So AI toys for development, IP, AI pets for companionship. Any other categories?
Well, there's AI robots, which is sort of the highest tech category, things that move around more, interact physically. But sources suggest we're probably still like 2-3 years away from widespread adoption.
Cost and complexity still too high.
Yeah, likely factors. So the main action right now is in those AI toy and AI pet segments.
It's really a strategic split, isn't it? Betting on different needs, developmental, collectible, emotional.
It is, and that lack of consensus, that non-consensus, is actually great for innovation right now. Lots of different approaches being tested. Of course, there are challenges.
Like what?
Integrating this complex AI hardware into traditional toy supply chains isn't easy, and companies need to be really smart about where they sell. Repet, for instance, focusing on high-end luxury malls makes sense for their target market. You can't just put these everywhere.
Right. Targeted channel expansion. It's clear AI toys aren't just, putting a chip in an old teddy bear. They're genuinely creating new categories of companions.
Absolutely. Moving beyond just upgrading old toys into something new.
This has been a really insightful look at how fast things are moving. It leaves you wondering, though, what if, like in Toy Story, these AI toys really do end up with their own distinct personalities, unique memories? What if they could genuinely socialize with us and, well, with each other? Could they become like actual members of the family?
It's a fascinating and maybe slightly unsettling thought to end on, isn't it? Where does this technology ultimately take our relationships?